These are Hawaii cold cases from 1981 through 2003. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. Robert Spurlock was last seen in Schofield Barracks on December 2nd, 1981. He was 19 years old. He would now be 62. He was between 5'6" and 5'9" and weighed between 129 and 145 pounds. He had dark blonde hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 808-529-3111. Stacy Kalkoma was last seen in Anahola, Hawaii on August 18, 1986. She was 14 years old. She would now be 53. She was between 5'2" and 5'3". She weighed between 108 and 118 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 808-241-1696. Jai Lee was last seen in Honolulu, Hawaii on February 12, 1988. She was 12 years old. She would now be 49. She was 4'11" and weighed 75 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 808-529-3115. Teresa Vanderheiden was last seen in Kailua, Hawaii on June 22, 1990. She was 5 years old. She would now be 40. She was 3 foot, weighed 45 pounds with blonde hair and greenish hazel eyes. If you have any information, call 808-529-3115. Nakosi Blossom was last seen in Makawao, Hawaii on October 18, 1995. She was 15 years old. She would now be 44. She was between 5'1" and 5'2" and weighed 115 pounds with blonde hair and bluish-green eyes. If you have any information, call 808-244-6400. The next three are a missing father and sons. Victorio Santiago was last seen in Honolulu, Hawaii on July 12, 2002. He was 37 years old. He would now be 59. He was 5'8" and weighed between 150 and 165 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. His son Noel was 11 years old. He would now be 33. He was between 4'5" and 4'6" and weighed between 83 and 90 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. And his other son Daniel was 7 years old. He would now be 29. He was between 4'1" and 4'3" and weighed between 65 and 70 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information about this father and his sons, please call 808-529-3115. Christy Ann Sandino was last seen in Honolulu, Hawaii on October 13, 2003. She was 15 years old. She would now be 36. She was 5'1" and weighed 160 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, call 808-529-3911. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.